I like to say thank you for tuning in and everything like that. If you are, thank you. I do highly appreciate it. But this right here, this is going to be on some actual real shit. Like I'm not here to play games or nothing like that. It's as simple as this. We're gonna be speaking about this inspirational shit while we going on. Come on, man. That shit's starting to blow me. I ain't about to hold you. Shit's starting to blow me. Hold on. But yeah, we're gonna be speaking about some inspirational shit in the middle of this video. Some things that give me hope, a lot of hope, and for the most part, like it's like an everyday thing for me. I watch what goes on in life, I see what goes on in life, and I go from there. I mean, shit that everybody else do, but there's a difference into everything. You got levels to this, and I don't think a lot of people that think that they actually got that hope. I don't think they really do. I don't think they really know that they do. Honestly, it's more or less like you feel like you got it type shit, I guess. You really can't say you got it unless you got that mentality. So when I'm joining my invite only lobby, I like to start this off by hitting you with this quote. No matter how much it hurts now, someday you will look back and realize your struggles changed your life for the better. Always remember that. No matter what. And so to start this off, I mean, like on some real hardcore core facts, you look at people, celebrities or YouTubers like I do. You look at them and you want that life, you want this, you want that. But and then you got people like me who do YouTube and you barely get anybody to watch your stuff or something like that. So then you get to the point where you don't upload because it's like worthless. It's like you already know you're not going to get it. But you're not going to get it because you're not following through with it. Nothing's going to happen overnight. That's the main thing that I think most people should know, but they don't. Nothing is going to happen overnight, man. If you ain't putting your all into something, don't expect you to get all of what you wanted, your dreams, your hopes, all of that. If you're not putting your all into it, don't expect you to get all of everything that you want. And so, like, I'm not even gonna lie, what made me start this video is because I was watching Tall Guy car reviews. And for those of you who don't know that, he is a YouTuber. And when I tell you this man started from the bottom of nothing, I mean like the bottom of nothing. He lived in the hood. Only thing he had was his mom and dad. And if you want to hear about all that, he has like an hour-long video explaining everything. And I thought it was going to be boring and everything, so I never actually watched it. But actually watching it now, I think I can honestly say that the come up of his life was a lot more inspirational than what you would think. Like you look at a video that's an hour long, and I guarantee you mostly everybody did not watch it. They probably clicked on it, support him for 30 seconds like you're supposed to, and then exit off the video. That way he could get the view. But if you actually sat back and listened and watched, listen what he was talking about.
How you doing?
I mean, like, wait, that car definitely just disappeared. But the shit, it just hits you, bruh. It just lets you understand, like, you can do this. You just got to put it in the work. No half-assing, no bullshitting around. You just really got to put in that work. And I go over some things that he was talking about. Like, he was talking about how he came up from nothing. I mean, he lived in a bad neighborhood, grew up in a bad neighborhood, hoods, gangs, all type of shit. Drug dealing, stuff like that. And he ended up, like, he didn't think that he would ever do it, but times got so tough to the point where, you know, you need shit, you need money, you need clothes, you need this, you need that. And I think the main point of thing that he pointed out to me that stood out the most that I can relate to is that the fact that him going up, he was always in trouble. Now, out of my mom 3 kids, I would say my brother was probably the most trouble to begin with until he dropped out of school and then he started doing his own thing, you know. Shout outs to him. My sister, she shit on the road and everything else, and then it was me. I'm the third. I'm the youngest. So I got 2 older siblings, one that I'm not supposed to replicate and one that they want me to replicate somewhat, and it's just, that's not who I wanted to be. That's not who I am. Now, don't get me wrong. Have I had on the road? Yeah. Shit, I was doing horrible in elementary. I didn't care. It's not like you could get held back unless your parents wanted you to. So regardless of whatever happened, I flunked every class. And probably the 1 or 2 classes that I always managed to pass, because that is my inspiration, even until today, is history, art, and science. I mean, like, you never expect it, especially for the people that know me. I'm in the cars a lot, like heavily into cars. But you look at me and you go through my YouTube history and you be like, oh shit, man, what you doing watching what's the planet B12? Why is that planet the closest habitation compared to Earth? Or some shit like that. Like, you would never even think that I watch shit like that, but I do. I like educating myself. I like having that feeling of knowing versus not knowing, if that makes sense. So science it comes a lot. Like, a lot of people, you may ask them, you know, would you like to know if when you would die, or how would you die? No, most people they're going back out of that shit. They ain't even going to want to even talk about that. They ain't going to want to talk about how they going to die or even think about when they going to die. But I'm going to tell you straight up. I mean, to me, I would rather know when. That way I could get the fullest out of my life than how. Because, I mean, like, how, you'll just be too procrastinated. Okay, say, like, you died from a plane crash, or you died from a car accident. Those are kind of things that you can't escape. Planes are flying over you 24/7. That doesn't mean you got to be in the plane to actually pass away. Like, that bitch could crash right now and blow your whole fucking house up and you just done for. Like, that's just the thing. So I'd rather know when I'ma die, like the exact date, the exact time. That way I know I get the fullest out of life. I ain't gotta worry about ducking and dodging every time I hear a plane fly across me, or while I'm at work ducking and dodging when planes fly above where I work at and shit like that. Like, it's pointless. You're gonna scare yourself to death. Like, you're gonna be a little hamster. You're gonna be in your damn cage, which is your house, all day long. And for what? I mean, if you're gonna die, you're gonna die. I mean, everybody, it happens to everyone. Don't nobody want to die, but of course, but nobody's immortal. Nobody's not God. Nobody could do this shit the way that anybody else could do it. And, well, I'm jumping off the topic, but bringing it back a little bit. Coming back to me, like, the shit that I watch, the shit that I do, the stuff that I like seems so odd because of the way that I grew up. I can't relate. I mean, I lived in the hood, but I ain't live in the hood. Like, I ain't gotta go out there and sell drugs. I ain't gotta do none of that.
Now
I don't have
that
to do
was
none
the
of that.
job.
I didn't have to do none of that. Do I know people that did? Yeah. Without a doubt. Do people still do it till today that I know? Yes, without a doubt. That's how they make their money. Because, I mean, let's be honest, living on a regular income is not shit no more. You working your ass off just to end up nowhere, it feels like. And that's being honest. You doing all that just to end up nowhere. At least that's what it feels like. So when it comes down to it, yes, I have lived in that type of area. What did I do? I was so lucky that around this time Kingdom Hearts 2 came out. We had Super Smash Bros. Melee on the GameCube. We had SmackDown versus Raw 2005 and shit like that. That's like the longest that I can remember is when I was 4. I remember those games. I remember the apartment that we lived in. The apartment literally was filled with roaches, and it wasn't from us. It was from the area we were in. The bottom of our apartment, when they tore them apartments down, they had to like call like 15 pest controls to where I lived at. And I used to live in Sutton, which is not a very good area, but at the same time, it's not the worst in Maryland. But it's definitely not the best. Nowhere near the best. People getting shot right out front of your doorstep. People, we used to have, it was this closet that me and my sister had, and we shared. And like, when I tell you, our closet was full of our clothes, bro. Like, from the floor up, it was like half of our door full of clothes from me and my sister. So I did not grow up wearing the same thing. I chose to wear the same thing. I didn't like a lot of options, but that's what I had to work with. I mean, that's my life. I can't pick or choose. I don't have the money for that shit. I can't just be like, nah, I don't want that. Like, yo, somebody giving you this shit, word. But we used to have this door that led from our closet down to the basement of the apartments. And down there, like, every now and then when we clean the closet, I mean clean it, hung up all the clothes, there was not one piece of clothing on the floor. We would open up the door because I was so fascinated with this door. Like, yo, nobody has ever opened it. Open it up and you look down and it's black. All you see is ends of cigarettes and blunts lit up. So, I mean, that could tell you a lot right there. But it's a lot at the same time to even think about even now. Like, you looking back then and seeing that shit when you open up a door, hurried up and closed that bitch and never went to that door ever again. I love that blue. Never went to that door ever again. The only thing we did as far as that is clean out the closet and left it how it was. But that's a beautiful orange. But as far as how our life went in there, I mean, my uncles, they would fight left and right. They'd break our door from fighting. And my uncle lived right across from us in the hall. And, like, literally, with them fighting the way that they did, they will fight from one apartment into our apartment, broke our door and everything else. So it's like, what the hell are we going to do now? And I remember times my mom coming home with food and me and my sister had to share like a 4-piece nugget or some shit like that. Like, my brother, he normally went with his godfather, so he was normally straight. But when it came to me and my sister, like, we had to fend off what was in the house. And a lot of things that was in the house was the typical that you would find in a black person house or anybody house that is struggling. Not even just black people, just anybody that's struggling. Noodles, mac and cheese, beans, baked beans at that. So you already know what's coming out of that. The motherfucking hot dogs and peanut butter and jelly. But what was the problem with this? You always got peanut butter and jelly, but you never got bread. It was to the point like my dad back then, he would literally take a piece of cheese and left out the door. That way we know, okay, we could have a sandwich and me and my sister could split a sandwich for us to eat while they could go out and make money and get lunch or do something like that to get their food. We will have to have something to eat while we're home. And for us to be home for, I mean, I think my mom worked from 4 a.m. to like 7 or 8 at night. Me not being in school, my uncles, they just came over and checked up on us. My sister, when she went to school and I was just home alone, my uncle would come over there and play wrestling with me, and I end up falling asleep because he had this tactic of where he would literally make a character for like, I want to say about it felt like 6 hours. And I don't know about y'all, but making a character for that damn long, man, that's hectic. That's killer. You're real killing. You just want to play the game at that point. Like making a character for me, that shit took like 30 minutes at the max. The move sets and everything. That shit took like 30 minutes. And then you look over, he's doing everything under the sun. Personal moves. If this move is going to connect with this move, how are we going to get this move to work with this move type shit. And I was just like, man, come on. Just use a preset character. But that's the life that I had to live, you know? I had to wait my turn. I wasn't old enough. I couldn't speak out of turn. So, you know, shit had to happen. Who this? Who this? What's that? Oh, what you got, bro?
Got you shit.
Wow. Real original. So what you got me, bro?
No, motherfucking thing.
So that's how it is?
Shit.
Wow. You real original, my nigga. You real original.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I bet.
Don't want to fall in with the crowd, you know?
Yeah, I bet. That's alright though. Cause when I eat your children, I don't want to hear shit.
That's what you want to yell in the GTA lobby?
Actually, I'm streaming.
That's what you want to yell on the stream, huh?
Alright.
Children?
Alright. Alright.
Special place for people like you.
Oh yeah, where's that?
It's called the ban list.
Ban list? Nah, bro. Nah, fo. Can't do that.
I felt offended. I might have to report that stream.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Good. You should have.
I'm gonna have to report that stream.
Okay. Go ahead. I'll be fine with that.
Can't keep going around talking about eating children.
Why can't you?
It's, you know, how life works.
You ain't never eaten no children before, bro? You know, technically, you come to somebody's mouth, you catch them afterwards, you eating your own kids. I just want you to know. That's because you ain't a real nigga. Yeah, you ain't no real nigga, bro. Oh, you got no choice but to take it. You take that shit to the chin. Like she did, you take that shit to the chin. Oh shit. I made the Willie Machine 2.0, boy. Oh, yo.
All those videos last night.
About what?
All these 7 Now one person agreed.
Yeah, you ain't watching the right videos. Because literally every video I clicked on agreed. Sephiroth is definitely broken. Okay.
The ones I seen, I think he's nuts.
Nah. He is nuts. He is insane. He's broken. It's in their title. If they're gonna put he's broken, no matter what they're gonna say, they believe he's broken. With no doubt. Bro, he's broken. He's not trash at all. Don't hey everyone that's playing.
He's good until you know the matchup.
What matchup is there except for Sephiroth? There is no playing with stupid people, bruh.
Very bad matchup.
Sephiroth. That's his bad matchup. It's Sephiroth.
Sephiroth has huge bad matchup.
Yeah, with Sephiroth.
It's a common character. Nigga, all he is a Balaam 2.0. That's it.
No, bro. Bro, no, bro. No, bro. I hate how y'all always do this shit. Like, just admit that the fucking character is broken. I understand y'all play him, but admit when the nigga is broken, dog.
Nah, it's only one person that plays.
Bro, there's a lot of people that play him, and a lot of people are saying that they broken, but for some reason, you can't see this shit. He's not broken. He's just that good. His sword may be just a little bit long, but they're not going to nerf that.
No, yeah, they're not gonna do this. They about for that.
Just admit that he's broken, bro. He is broken.
When they touch the length of that sword, is the day niggas is gonna stop playing.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Nobody's gonna play a dude of Sephiroth.
Yes, they will.
Alright.
You will always have somebody that plays somebody or main someone, especially in tournaments.
As a true Final Fantasy fanboy,
Yeah.
Sephiroth being my favorite character of all time,
Uh-huh.
and they touch that sword, I'm not playing.
Good. You shouldn't be playing him anyways. He broken.
Who's mad like, oh, you gonna go bench Jack?
I'm not worried about that. He's broken.
Now, when you go on face to
Never, because it's not worth my time.
you're not gonna keep disrespecting.
Never, because it's not worth my time.
Thank you, now. But you are.
I'm definitely not. I want to open up the gate. Okay. It's been like 2 years since I went to this airport.
Oh, man, you got a Japan person there? You got a sweat?
First of all, Japan people are not actually that good at the game. Don't get me wrong, they're great at the game, but they're not actually what they're supposed to be.
Hey, I know we've got that other thing. You're still working on that, right? Right, great. Okay, well, I've got something else. Something so big and so secret. We've got to hide it
Look at
under
this.
1,000 tons of reinforced concrete. Find an ex-government facility on Maze Bank, and I'll meet you over there. This
I
will
think
make
I
any
already
bank
have
job
one.
we can pull look like small fry.
Oh snap, look at that interior though. Yo, what did passengers see that? This joint only doing 100, bruh. Alright. Yo, this tack is wrong, bro. I'm doing more than 100, bro. Nobody's saying the hero's not broken.
Huh?
Nobody's saying the hero is not broken, but Sephiroth is definitely broken. Go, 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 go. Get over 100, bro. Yeah, that giant's so slow. It won't even do a donut. There you go. I would love to own this Camaro in real life, bro. Woo-hoo.
Listen, this is Tony Prince. I'll cut straight to the chase. I heard you were a savvy investor, shall we say? Yes, I like that, a savvy investor. I'm not such a savvy investor. I was gonna open up a chain of venues, only that's all gone to shit. Again. But head over to foreclosures.mazebank.com and buy one out of foreclosure. I can open you the best nightclub in the whole state. Any of them, seriously. And so you don't think I don't understand, where there's nightclubs, there's cash. And where there's cash, there's money that can be washed. Anyway, think about it. For the love of all that is fine in this world.
Oh shit. Camera angle switch at the wrong moment, bruh. And this camera angle switch at the wrong moment again, bruh. Hey, yo, on some real shit, bro. Have you had that, not to sound fat or anything, but that Taco Bell, grilled cheese burrito?
What?
It's Taco Bell's grilled cheese burrito. Yeah. That shit smacking.
Well, damn,
Only this Grand Theft Auto game can you do some shit like that. Parkour, baby!